God said to Hosea the prophet, "Go find a prostitute and marry her." So he went to the section of the city where the prostitutes lived. He selected a woman by the name of Gomer. She agreed to marry him, but after the wedding, she continued to see her many lovers. Soon she was expecting a child by one of them. When she gave birth to a son, God said to Hosea, "Accept him into your family as your own." So he accepted the child and called his name Jezreel. Then he preached to the people of Israel and said, "God selected you and made you his own, but you have been unfaithful to him and rushed off to your many gods." Therefore, God says, "Remember what Jehu did at Jezreel. In the same way, I will punish you, and you will cease to be a nation in the valley of Jezreel." Gomer once again was expecting a child by one of her lovers. This time she gave birth to a baby girl. God told Hosea to accept her into his family as his own. So he did, and called her name No Mercy. Once No Mercy was weaned, Gomer went back to her lovers. Soon she gave birth to a baby boy. Once again, God told Hosea to accept him into his household. So Hosea did and named the child Not Mine. He preached to Israel and said, "You have gone so far from God, you have forgotten who you belong to. Therefore, God says, you're not mine." But someday that will change. And he will proudly say, "I am your God, and you are my people." Jezreel will say to his brother, "Your name has been changed. Instead of Not Mine, your name will be My Very Own." He will say to his sister, "Your name has been changed. Instead of No Mercy, it will be Abundant Mercy." Gomer grew tired of living with her prophet husband and her children, so she ran off with one of her lovers, only to find too late that he was a slave trader and made her a slave. Oh, she missed her husband. She said, "Oh, I wish I could be home again. Hosea treated me so kindly and gave me so much, but I turned my back on him." She knew it was impossible to regain what she had walked away from. God said to Hosea, "Take some money and go to the slave market and buy your wife back." So he took some money and he went to the slave market. There were all the slaves naked before the people, and Gomer was standing among them. He walked up and paid the required price. Then he took off his coat, put it around his wife, and took her home. He said, "I chose you. I married you. Now I have bought you. You're no longer allowed to go out to your lovers, but you will stay here with me." And he loved her and treated her tenderly. He preached to the people, "You have sold yourself to your idols. They have treated you with contempt and abused you. They have left you naked and abandoned. But the day will come when God will buy you back. In that day, He will treat you with an abundant mercy. And He will say, "You are my very own."